Hello there, and welcome to episode 35 of the State of Decay 2 coverage series. I'm your host Arky, and today's video is a little controversial, and the State of Decay 2 news we are going to discuss today definitely has the community in a state of shock and worry. But before we get into the big news, let's take a quick look at a brand new image released by Microsoft and Undead Labs, which showcases a new player home base in State of Decay 2 at the high of the midnight hour. I'm really enjoying the nighttime photos that we have received so far, and this one is nice because the contrast between the darkness of the area around the base and the light emitting from the home base really gives a feeling of safety while approaching your home base, and I really like the feeling they're going for when it comes to your home base being your sanctuary. But with that little hype train out of the way, let's discuss the big news that has been developing for the past 2 days. So UK's retail stores across the board have given State of Decay 2 a price decrease, and this has people scared and in some cases freaking out and saying, quote, "If this is a AAA title, then why isn't Microsoft confident enough to sell this at the normal $60 retail price?" End quote. And guys, I have to say this, and when I say this, I want to be completely clear, so no one can take me out of context. The retail price for a game does not reflect on the quality of the product, and this particular price decrease is actually a good thing. I'll explain why, but first let me run through the few reasons why this price decrease has occurred. This is a simple case of a publisher working out the price to consumer buy-in rate. When you want your product to succeed in a competitive marketplace, you have to outdo your competition, and in this case by lowering the price. This will give one big reason for people who don't know what this game is to pick it up, which in turn creates a larger player base and a larger consumer base, which makes Microsoft a lot of money and also builds a future consumer base to purchase more games in the franchise. This retail price drop can also be a step coming off of the announcement of Game Pass carrying SOD 2, and Game Pass is basically the Netflix of gaming on Xbox, where it has a buy-in price of $10 a month for the Game Pass subscription, which will allow you to play State of Decay 2. So as a consumer, why would I pick up this title at the retail AAA price when I can just purchase a Game Pass subscription for $50 less and play the game there? Well, the answer for this is to bridge the gap between the Game Pass subscription and the normal AAA retail price. This is actually a really innovative and rational way to sell this title and get it into the minds and consoles of millions of gamers across the globe, whether they are playing it through their Game Pass subscription or bought it at the current lower retail price. So to conclude this line of thought, this game will make pretty much the same earnings that it would, if not more, than if it were being sold at the current AAA retail price. And guys, don't be surprised moving forward that this doesn't become a trend for all AAA exclusives that come to Xbox Game Pass. There is no need to worry about the quality of this title, and if anything, you will be paying a lot less for State of Decay 2, and that's a good thing. I also want to add that with this price decrease, you guys can also expect for Xbox's big marketing push for State of Decay 2. You have to remember, for a publisher and developer to get their game ready for that marketing blitz, they have to figure out their retail blitz and how they want to sell their product. So definitely prepare for a lot of big news. But I do want to add just one more, and that is that the media is going to talk about this game once it releases, and with this lower buy-in rate, they are going to give it even more praise for the quality and standards for being a AAA title that doesn't blow up your wallet. But with all that said, I think we kind of covered every angle, and I know many of you are worried and maybe scared, but just take it from me, this is not a new thing in gaming, and it is actually a consumer-friendly practice. So I know many of you guys are worried and probably concerned with this drop in price, but I believe that Microsoft is making certain moves to create an ecosystem of games and consoles that are pro-gamer. So this price decrease does not mean bad news. If anything, guys, it's good news. And with all that said, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.